Let me let it freeze real quick because you know it's always got to freeze. Come on, freeze. Freeze? No freeze? All right. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. There it is. I knew it was going to freeze. Anyways, I did a little upgrade. Uh, did some researching, checked out some other people, checked out Anomaly's feed, see what he was doing. I could see he was putting his camera this way. I said, you know what? I did it this way, and I saw this cool artwork in my room. I said, hey man, go ahead and do it this way. I got my little archangel, got my lion, got my chica, got my dream catcher. I got the yin and the yang right here again. And then I got my microphone right here so I could talk it to her because I got mad last night. But that was okay because I ended up doing a card read in my live last night. And it basically told me, yeah, take that leap of faith. Go ahead and do that. And then they had the Five of Wands, which was telling me, get ready, get ready for trolls, get ready for haters, get ready for wires not working, get ready for microphones. And I'm like, I know, that's what I want to document. That's the way I look at it. I was like, so let's document it. So you can see within my last live and this live how much difference it's got. I already know I got the wires to connect my really good microphones. This is a little Roby, which I like, but I got microphones that pretty soon my next complaint is gonna be like, my microphones are too sick. I gotta, it's capturing everything. You're hearing my neighbors snore over there. You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyway, that was my whole point. I wanted to talk about like how I learned how to sing. I learned how to sing at dive bars, uh, singing karaoke. You know, I finally like just did it, and then I started doing it, and then after a while, everybody was like, whatever, what are they encouraging me? But then I started getting good, and then they started hating on me, and then I became friends with some of the bartenders at the local spots because I go to different spots all the time just because I just wanted to like check the acoustics, and I started just for fun. It was like a hobby, and I'd go all around. I'd be in Mira Mesa, I'd be in Ocean Beach, Pacific Beach. I'd be everywhere. I'd be in Ocean. I already said Ocean. I just go everywhere, hit up all the places, the stages. You go to live karaoke. It was just something I like to do because I just wanted. It was something I had fun. I had a passion for. Kind of like I like doing this. That's why when I did the card reading, the universe was like talking to me. I'm like, that's what I do. I don't stop. Like a bump in the road is like that will irritate me. So I woke up this morning and I want to give a good story because I want to kind of give tutorials of what happened. Well, I was basically doing my videos over here in the corner, right? And now with these lives, you got to do it. I'm in the front of the camera, right? And the thing was coming out grainy, and then I'm trying to go to Rumble. By the way, if you are on Rumble, make sure that this is on 1080p. I don't know why they put this on 480. You gotta put this on 1080. Wherever thing start checking it, you just go to the little box down here. It's like a little wheel, and the box where you make it enlarge. Hit that thing. Make sure it's on 1080p because everything I do is 1080p or above. I don't mess around. But anyways, I was doing this video over here, right? And then this morning I woke up and said, well, let me go in my living room. So I went in my living room and I have this cool photo in the living room. I tried to do it there, but it kept coming out real grainy that I could just see the graininess. And then I realized that my living room was like brown paint and it was like real, it was kind of dark. So I go, well, I got good lighting in my bedroom, so I'm gonna go back in there. And then I had been watching Anomaly because I watch Anomaly a lot, and he's the realness, he's the truth. So anyway, I come in my bedroom, and I go, well, let me, I'm looking at it. I try to do my little phone sideways back there, but you can't see the girl. She gets cut off. So finally, I just go, why don't you do it here? And the other thing I noticed is where's your points of light, okay? And even in my living room and right here, my point of light is right here up in the ceiling. You see the light? So that was coming. So I had 2 points of light behind my camera. And I said, well, maybe if I'm using the front view, I need a point of light in front of the camera and behind the camera. And even in my living room, it was the same thing, 2 points of light behind the camera. So right now I have a point of light behind my camera and then I have the circle light in front of it. So these are like the little trials and tribulations that you're going to go through when you're trying to do these things. And then I brought my mic. So I had this little mic, but I had it up top, basically the phone. But that phone, when I'm recording over here, is about 3 feet away from me. And so now I got it right here. I actually have a windshield behind it, and I have a filter in front of it. One of those circle filters you see all the rappers, when they rapping, they got. I got that in front of it to help because you can use your phone, but I've worked on music before, so it irritates my ear because right now I'm literally talking into a phone and a wall. And that acoustic hits off all these corners, and for me, I hear that. But right now, with this microphone, my voice is going right into this mic and it's being filtered, and then there's the acoustics get blocked by the windshield behind the mic. So these are things that if you're going to start getting in this, especially if you're young or old, doesn't matter. These are things that you're going to have to start looking at if you want to like get crisp and clear and kind of get professional. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm professional, but like little things that'll help you sound more clear, crisp. Right now, I'm working on the audio. I'm going to see what the light is. I have kind of the darker brown, not darker brown. There's like three modes. There's like a bright, a blue, and a brown. I've kind of got the brown on 5 right now, the circle light behind me. And then I upgraded my lights up here. I had one light before in my prior videos. Now I have 2 to brighten that up, to bring out the colors of all the artwork back there. You know what I'm saying? You got more to look at. In the future, I'll probably be able to change some of these artworks. You know, I can. Archangel Michael ain't going nowhere. That's my boy, Saint Mikey, and but I might change her out every now and then. And then I've definitely got the Panther, but yeah. So, anyways, I like to. I wanted to do like so anyway. I did the card read in my last live, and it kind of gave me the 5 of Wands. Was like, well, yeah, you know, take the leap of faith, the Fool card, and then but know that things are going to come your way. But that's what I want to document. I want to document like things in live real time that people can look at and be like, oh, is that what that was? Is that what that was? I don't want to just give you a tutorial and be like, oh, plug this wire in. No, I want to like show you in real time like how it works, how it functions. Because I just kind of think about if I was trying to do this and I want to watch somebody fail and then come up, because I knew I was going to do it, especially with the audio. I was like, the audio is not working. I'll fix that. I'm like, dude, I got mega mics coming. Not mega mics, but I got some nice mics coming. And I'm more concerned with the filming of the camera and the lighting and everything. And then what happens when I put it to Rumble and I want to get better, but also like the different platforms that you have to actually manually as a user go in and make sure you're viewing high playback quality and make sure that everything's good, because for some reason you go to some of the Rumble or YouTube or whatever and they're playing at a low quality. So people need to know that, like, go in and check the quality, because sometimes my videos like super like crispy, and then I go look at it and I'm like, why is it at 480? You're taking 600p's from me? That should be at 1080p. I don't even know what that means, but everything I film is at 1080p or higher. So it's kind of annoying. But going through all these different platforms, I like to tell people, especially the youth or somebody trying to catch on, somebody wants to start doing this, is like I said, as a side hustle. But anyways, it's like I want to go back to my days of karaoke. In the card read I did the other day, when it threw me the 5 of Wands, and it was like, it had the wand, it had a guy with a wand or a staff, like kind of cutting through all the foxes, and all the clever foxes were kind of attacking him. You know what I mean? Trying to be like clever, and that's kind of like trolls and things. And I started to notice as I got good at karaoke around the town, and I know it sounds stupid, but there is a total karaoke community wherever you go. And as I started getting good, like I started catching the hate, you know, and I'm just a very nice guy and I always get along with people. And at that time, this was years ago, I always made friends with the bartenders because I'm a nice guy, you know, and usually the bartenders are little hotties. And I became friends with a lot of them. And I think that combined with the fact that I was good at karaoke and the fact that I would always be there just in the ear of the bartender, I caught a lot of hate. I caught a lot of those clever little foxes. So it was a lot of resentment and hate. So realize when you start getting popular, if you start doing things, if you start putting yourself out there, that's going to happen. And so when I saw that card, I knew right away. And I already knew, like, yeah, dude, that's totally going to happen. I mean, people are totally going to throw shade at you and manipulate you in ways and try to deter you from doing whatever you're trying to do. But don't let it stop you. Don't let the wire stop you. Did it stop me? If you look at my live from last night to this night, the sound quality, I hope, sounds better. It should sound better because now the microphone is like literally right here. And everything's a lot better, but it's all, you know, a test run until you get it done. Fake it till you make it. The same thing when I started bartending, you know. It was like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I took a little 2-week bartending class. That doesn't do anything. And then I had to just basically fake it till you make it, you know. But most people order Jack and Cokes anyway, you know what I mean? The worst thing they ever did was when they brought in that old fashioned. It's like, you really don't want an old fashioned. You just want a freaking a Madres or like a orange juice and vodka. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like, it sounds cool. I want an old fashioned. Really? You know? But that was the time when I actually started seeing everything deteriorating. You had all these hipsters, all these intellectuals that wanted to sip on IPAs. IPAs taste like a Christmas tree put in a blender. And every time they go, well, how many? Blah 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 blah. How what is the percentage of the ABA? I don't even remember what it was, dude. Yo, IPAs taste like crap. Okay, they taste like Christmas in a cup. Seriously, they taste like what pine sol smells like, but you're actually drinking pine sol. All right, let's be real. Y'all with your IPAs not needed to knock it off, and you went from the IPAs to the paper straws. You took away plastic bags at the stores. I mean, what were you guys doing to society? These were things when I started noticing. Like I was kind of like, okay, okay. You know, I went to Walmart. They're like, well, it's 10 cents for a plastic bag. Well, we're gonna save the turtles. Well, what happens when that super strong plastic bag, somebody just lets it fly in the wind? It's like 10 times stronger than a normal little plastic bag that would just tear up easy. No answer. And then, dude, to be a bartender and have to put a paper straw in a drink you just made, especially an old fashioned, wow, that was just like that was the ultimate like ironic moment. It's like I just, and then the way I was taught to make a old fashioned was to literally put the rind, the orange, the cherries, put some sugar, muddle it, put bourbon, and then I saw the way that the other bartenders were doing. They were just cheating. They were like putting makers and they put a cherry and orange. And I'm like, that's not how you make an old fashioned. So you guys weren't actually getting real old fashions. You guys were just trying to look cool at the moment, and then go ahead and top it off with the paper straw and just ruin the whole drink. And so there's definitely been an attack on us, and now you're starting to see it. And so hopefully these people start waking up. But there's always going to be an attack. There's always going to be haters. Always, wherever you do. I was just trying to do karaoke at a bar, and I went into certain bars and I started realizing like bars like well, we got the Lamplighter. If you go there, I realized, oh, you got to pay to play, to just, you got to pay to play. You know what I mean? And then they got bars like JT's over there. This is San Diego bars. You got JT's. You got the little dude with his arm, and he's all in control of everything and stuff like that. You start realizing, you're like, you see this community, and that's how everything is. You think when you leave high school that you left high school? Nah, you just went to a bigger high school, and it's like that. And this is just, and I would really like, hopefully some young people start listening to this and see this, because there's always gonna be those clever foxes coming at you, and you're gonna have to stand your ground. I mean, look at what happened in 2020. They're trying to convince you to put these jabs up in you when you really don't need it, you know? And it's just for money. It's all for money. It's just for money. It's always for money. It's always somebody trying to get money, and then they throw all these conspiracies, and no, it's for money. It's to get paid. But anyway, I hope y'all doing good. I just want to give some encouragement. I'm still testing this out, see what's going on. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm glad I'm putting my trials and tribulations. I thought it was so funny because I did a card reading, and it had that five of wands when it had the guy pushing through the clever foxes, all the haters, all the trolls, all the little things, the slings and arrows that come your way. They're gonna come your way. You gotta persevere. Right now they have the youth being a bunch of victimhood, and it's just, I'm sorry, man. I will put, like, if we were playing football and you're small and weak and I want to score a touchdown, I'm gonna put my face like the boot of Santa Claus in the Christmas story right into your face and push you down, and I'm gonna score that touchdown and spike the ball right into your face, and then have sex with your girlfriend later. No, I'm just joking. But I'm just but no, I'm saying, like, hey, if this is a competition, I'm playing to win. I'm not gonna undermine you, but understand there's always gonna be people out there that are gonna try to undermine you in sneaky little weird ways. And that's why I love the Five of Wands, because it had the little clever foxes. These people are clever out there, and they try to act like in clever ways, and you have to wake up to it, especially the youth, And right now in society, what they've tried to do is to be these clever little foxes and creep up on us. But it's crumbling. It's all crumbling. But just remember, wherever you do, whatever you do, especially when you put yourself in the arena, because right now I'm basically putting myself in the arena. And that Five of Wands is letting me know, like, you're going to get negative comments. You're going to have people doing things to try to make you stop. They want to make you stop. They don't want you. What are you doing? Whoa, Mike, what's going on? You got this thing in the background, and it's like, dude, I already got enough things going on with my microphone going off, with the lights not going, with me uploading stuff not happening. Facebook's freezing. I'm putting stuff on Rumble. I got the acoustics going, and then I got you just dumping some more crap on the pile. You know what I mean? You know. And so right now, especially when you're starting off, don't worry about comments. Don't worry about likes. Don't worry about it. Just go. Just plunge forward and just go. Figure out what you're going to say and say it. Don't be scared, because that's what they've been trying to do, is put fear. And this is why I've been out commenting so much out there, because why do they have trolls? Why do they block people? Because that one comment can literally be on a comment board and just blow everything up. Just blow everything up. They're just like, damn. And I've noticed one thing about all these trolls that I've been looking at and just observing over 2020, they're not smart. They're just trigger. They're just triggers. They just want to trigger you. They're like, oh, you're a Trumper? It's like, well, no, I think Trump's okay. I'm not a Trumper. But I would definitely vote for him over Biden. You're Trump. You're not gonna take the vaccine. You're not a vaxxer. You're not a vaxxer. I was like, no, not, actually, I hope. Actually, if you want the truth, I hope what the conspiracies about the vax actually come true, and you just take the jabby wabby. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of at that point right now. So where does that fit in? So it's like you got to kind of figure out these people and these people that are with the tech and mess with them, lead them down the rabbit hole. Well, no, I'm totally for the vax for people that need it. You know, that have the variants and the you know, the certain things, and they definitely need the vax. They need the vax ASAP. They need to put 3 masks on, 4 masks on, 5 masks. They're just like, yeah. Could be new variants, could be triple variants, but I'm 41 and healthy. I rarely get sick, so I personally don't feel like I need it. But for anybody who has cancer or is a certain age, they definitely need to get it. They need to get that pronto. You need to get that pronto, man. You get that vax. You can get 10 vaxes, 14 vaxes. Fauci. You gotta grab him, mother Fauci. You gotta grab him, mother Fauci. Grab him, mother Fauci. Grab him by the Fauci. That's what you got to do. You got to grab those people by the Fauci. Grab them by the Fauci and put them down the rabbit hole. And then you can just look at them and just go, I thought you were a Trumper. Ooh. So these are little tools to combat haters, because you're always going to have haters, man. Always going to have haters. People hate to see you shine. And by the way, Dave Portnoy, I'm coming for you with this tan. You see this tan? You see this golden? I'm looking like a crispy donut up here, baby. Put the glaze on. Put the glaze on, baby. Look at that. Anyways, that's my 2 cents for the night. I'll come up with something tomorrow. All right. Yeah, because I got my new mics coming, so I'm gonna have to test those out. As far as what's going on in politics, I have no idea. Y'all need to start coming with something. Somebody needs to get locked up. That's all I gotta say. Otherwise, we gonna start tuning you out. Somebody needs to get locked up. What the hell is going on? Can somebody get locked up? Or it's just going to be like, we have some more information that is very pertinent and it sounds really cool. But meanwhile, Fauci just keeps going on his news tour and nothing ever happens. Trust the plan, man. The Patriots got everything in control. But nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. All right. Well, I'm going to go off, upload this, see how it happens, and then make my adjustments, because that's what I'm doing right now, is basically just making adjustments. As far as talking, I could talk all damn night, come up with 15 things out of nothing. But I'm gonna let go. I want to upload this, see how it happens, see how the lighting is. Right now, I'm doing is the lighting. I'm doing an EQ. This is live EQ. So everything I'm doing is being filmed in live. So my tutorials are live. Everything's live, and I love it. So I'm EQing my mic. It's right here, and I'm checking the lighting. And I want to check this video when I do upload it to Rumble and everything. And remember, if you ever check my videos, go down here to the little box, check the quality. For whatever reason, these people want to have it at a 480. You're taking away 600p's from me, man. Those 600p's I need. I don't even know what the 600p's are, but I need, oh, pixels probably, huh? Yeah, I need my 600 pixels to get, all right. I'm a peace out. I got to. Yeah, I got company coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the, you know what I'm saying? 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 Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, peace out.